Hey guys, welcome back, episode 14. We're going to look to deal with the glute stretch, okay? We touched upon lateral hip and glute tissue earlier in the series, but I'm just going to show you one of my my additional favorites I tend to use when I'm having trouble getting into the glutes, and it's a nice little quick substitute for other options. Very traditional glute stretch, but we can use the band to kind of beef it up a bit and make it a bit more interesting. So this one requires a bit of concentration, okay, because it's a bit tricky to get into position. I'm going to stretch my right glute, so I'm going to start with a band going over my left shoulder. So you're going to hook this band over your left shoulder, and then you're going to grab the band and you're going to pull it around your body towards your opposite right pocket of your hip. So in this position, what I would do now is I would lie down on the floor. I would wind this band up once, maybe twice, in this fashion, and then I'm literally going to put my one leg on top of my other into what would look like a more traditional glute stretch, and then I'm going to hook this band over the front of my knee in this position. I'm going to reposition the band so it's quite low around my small of my back and my hip, and what I'm getting from this band now is I'm getting the band resistance driving my femur into the back of my hip socket, which helps to kind of cause a bit of an accessory glide into the posterior capsule of your hip and sensitizes the stretch a little bit more. I'm then just going to go through a traditional glute type stretch. You can lift off if you want. I'm going to add a bit of extra compression by hooking my hand over and pulling me down, and then just going to literally hang out in this position for a while and let the band give some assistance to my arm, and you'll just feel that now creeping into the back of the hip as you stay there. This is a really nice simple technique. It feels quite lateral on the back of the hip, which is really nice, I think, where the posterior capsule is. You can clearly change resistant bands to suit yourself, just using this one as a quick guide, but I would tend to use a bit of a thicker band myself, because I tend to get a little bit more of an accessory glide from that. Really effective, guys. Give it a go. Let us know what you think.